Hey guys, what's going on? It's Stubborn Joe, and today I have an NBA 2K13 dribbling tutorial. I will be posting more tutorials in the future about dunking, shooting, and a couple, maybe some defensive ones. But for today, it's just going over all of the new controls for the control stick and some of the new controls that they've added, such as the cross spin. So for today's tutorial, I'll be using Allen Iverson, and he was one of my favorite point guards when he was still playing. So I'll be using him as he has a very good ball handling rating in NBA 2K13. So uh, when we get started, I am going to be performing some standing dribble moves and some just hesitations and crossovers while you're standing. So first is the crossover, where all you're going to do is you're going to move the right stick to the non-ball hand. So right now I'm just moving the right stick back and forth, and I'm performing the crossover while standing. So next, after the crossover, which can be used for getting to the rim and all that kind of stuff, what we're going to be doing now are the hesitations. To do the hesitation, all you're going to do is you're going to push the right stick towards the hand with the ball. So right now I am pushing the right stick to the left. When I switch hands, I'll be pushing the right stick to the right, and I'll be performing a hesitation move. You can also perform a hesitation move by pressing the right stick towards the basket. And that's another very effective hesitation that you could use as well. So next, I'll just be doing the jab step moves. The jab step moves are pretty simple. All you're going to be doing is to jab right, you're going to move the right stick to the right. To jab forward, you're going to be moving the right stick forward. And to jab left, you're going to be moving the right stick to the left. So I got to get my dribble back now. And now we'll be moving on to the moving dribble moves, such as the spin dribble and the behind the backs and crossovers while you're moving. So those will be a little bit more difficult than these moves right now. So just make sure that you practice these a little bit before you start using them in games. So the first dribble move is the crossover. It's probably the easiest one out of all of them. All you're going to do for the crossover is move the right stick to the non-ball hand, just like while the standing crossover, but you're going to be moving this time. So it's very, very easy. Uh, so yeah, the crossover is probably the easiest one. The next one I'm going to be doing is the through the legs crossover, and the through the legs crossover is useful for keeping your ball security and not getting picked while you're doing the crossover. So for the through the legs crossover, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be moving the right stick to the back towards the opposite hand. So you're going to be moving it in a diagonal path um, towards the rear. So it is pretty difficult to pull off without doing a behind the back move or a regular crossover, because it's kind of difficult to find a medium there, but it's very good to keep your ball security up. So if you can master it, it's very useful. So the next dribble move that I'll be doing is the stutter step. The stutter step is pretty easy to pull off. You're just gonna move the right stick towards the basket while you are moving. And so stutter step's probably one of the easiest ones to pull off as well. So next is just going to be the in and out, which is all you're going to be doing is double tapping the right stick towards the hand with the ball. Right there, I was double tapping it to the left. Okay, next, I'm going to be doing the spin dribbles. They are pretty much the same as last year, and They are pretty simple. You just got to move the right stick in a circular motion um, from the ball hand to the non-ball hand. So if it's in your right hand, you're moving it clockwise. If it's in your left, you're moving it counterclockwise. So next is going to be the half spin. The half spin is a little bit more difficult. What you're going to do is you're going to move it halfway and then move it back from the direction that you came from. So if it's in your right hand, you're going to do a half spin. You're going to move it clockwise halfway and then move it back to the right. So next, the last one I'm going to be doing is going to be the behind the back move, which is basically you're going to take the ball and you're just going to be moving the ball, the right stick away from the hoop. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, this is the cross spin. The move I'm doing right now is the cross spin. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be moving, you're basically be performing a spin dribble while you're standing. So it's pretty easy, and it's very useful. You can be very explosive coming off this move, and the defense is kind of left waiting a little bit more often than a hesitation. So I'm going to be using this definitely because it's very effective, and I like to get to the rim. So and the last dribble move is the step back. The step back is only performed with the left stick. What you do is while you're driving to the rim, you're going to take the left stick and move it away from the basket. So that concludes all of the dribble moves for NBA 2K13. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit from this video, or just refresh your minds a little bit about the controls. And just make sure to like if you enjoyed or if it helped you, and make sure to subscribe in the future for some more tutorials and videos, gameplays, and commentaries. I'll be continuing my player series for Joe Monroe, and make sure to check that out if you haven't seen it already. And once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.